Welcome to episode 12 of the Pit of Chimps podcast, and we are sponsored by Dr. Morb's Medical Practice. Here at Dr. Morb's Medical Practice, we strive to meet the minimum standards set out by the authorities, and we'll make certain you leave with the invasive surgery you may or may not require. Book in with our secretary, Joyce Sorbet Pork Daniels Jr., and we'll put you on our VIP 18-month waiting list. We perform the following procedures: leg lift, eye job, shoulder tackle, wooden teeth implants, arm extensions, groin pump, facial, caffeine drip, tummy slice, wig fitting, finger lengthening, and pelvic bone removal. All surgeries and procedures will be carried out by Dr. Roy Morb. Dr. Morb is a certified practitioner, acquiring his medical license after a 2-week course in Cambodia. So you can rest assured you're getting the quality service and care you deserve, pal. Book now and get a free lobotomy coupon. Terms and conditions apply.
I thought Joyce was dead. R.I.P.
Yeah, this is Joyce Sorbet Pork Daniels Jr.
Oh.
The daughter's taken over.
Fair play. Well, I'll do another sponsorship message, then we'll introduce our special celebrity guest for this week.
Will, yeah.
Another celebrity guest. Got a car? No? Well, go fuck yourself, you bish. Because this is Vinnie Carmen's garage, and I only deal with cars. What's that? You've got a truck? That's not a car, asshole. A minibus? Do I look like my name's Vinnie Minibus Man? No. Get out of my house. Yeah, my garage is also my house. You got a problem with that? Fuck off.
That's full of expletives there. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it's quite aggressive, old Vinnie Carmen.
I should be going to see him.
And Craig's. We're also sponsored by Craig's.
Well, we're actually, specifically, this week we're sponsored by Craig's Executive Lounge. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your anus, but now you can have the classic Craig experience in a whole new setting. Introducing Craig's Executive Lounge. Sign up for Craig's Executive Lounge and get the full VIP experience. Our luscious staff will ensure a happy ending to your day. They'll apply the sensual oils and light the scented candles as you sip from one of our finest cans of Foster's. Craig's Executive Lounge is ready to accept you within. Sign up to our mailing list to be the first to hear about when Craig's Executive Lounge will open. Craig's Executive Lounge, where everybody knows your VIP anus.
In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves that I had to get installed to hold 2,000 new books that I bought.
There we go.
So our celebrity guest.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Am I introducing
Yeah,
him?
you're introducing him, yeah.
This is our celebrity guest, Dr. David Feinstein.
I have no fucking idea what I'm doing here, but doing it as a favour, so you're right.
You alright?
Yeah.
You're from... Do you want to tell the audience a bit about yourself?
Well, I'm here as a favour to my cousin, who's friends with you, Pete.
Brian Cox
Yeah.
of Doreen fame.
And acting.
It's one of your celebrity friends, isn't he, Tom?
Yeah, one of many, of course. But we didn't want Brian Cox on the show. We wanted
Well, no,
you, Dr.
obviously,
David
no.
Feinstein, mine.
Yeah, well,
Fine.
thank you for finally pronouncing my name correctly. A lot of people can't do that, so yeah. Well, it's nice to be here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing here, but
Well, you can just
you
give
brought
your
me
thoughts.
down from
Shropshire.
Fucking Doon Valley, you know.
Shropshire.
Leeds or something.
Shropshire.
No.
Yeah. Get a clue,
Up
mate.
north.
As you may know, Dr. David Feinstein, mine.
Almost.
Well, whatever it is. I intercept Tom's mail, you know, being a good citizen.
I've heard.
You know, it's very, it's a big sort of thing. So I'm just gonna give you this mail. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I just thought I'd just find it for you and.
Oh, it's addressed to Pit of Chimps HQ, so this might be some fan mail.
Well, yeah, I got this from outside.
Fucking doubt it.
I got this from outside. So.
We get a lot of fan mail, I'll have you know. Oh, speaking of which, let's get something ready there. Dear Tom, in brackets, Pit of Chimps. Oh, hang on, we've got an address in the top right here, which is from George Mammalhands. 123 Fake Street, Utah, US of America.
Okay. The international mail, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going places.
Dear Tom, Pit of Chimps. My name is George Mammelhands, and I am from the great state of Utah in the American United States. I'm a filmmaker, and I have a film you may be interested in making. I, George Mammelhands, have teamed up with the British Meat Council.
Oh, well, are we allowed to even read the rest of this? I don't even know if we're allowed.
Well,
because we have a contract now for the fruit rankings, and they said, do it anyway. I'll smooth it over with them.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
We've teamed up with the British Meat Council. We haven't done the fruit rankings.
Do the fruit rankings last time. No, it was a very busy episode.
Yeah.
But I have had them faxed in for this week.
Okay,
so
that's okay. To bring you a fascinating tale of meat and love. The story follows a lamb wing, known as Terry, on a journey to find the love of her life. She finds this in a piece of pork debris called pig nuts. These two beautiful meat-based women go on a life-affirming journey of magical discovery to find themselves in rural Turkey. The country, but lol. Oh, it's yeah. Big reference there. I hope you find this acceptable and will follow through on your promise to fully fund this movie since we have already begun filming. Oh, okay. Sincerely, George Mammelhands. Well, I'm happy to donate to that, and I've got some acting friends.
Piers, get him on the phone, and Crisp.
PP and Crisp.
Yeah. Quentin
We'll
Crisp.
bring them over. Quentin Crisp, Crisp and Gover, Crispy Pork.
And Jan Hancock.
And Jan Cook.
Martin Jan from the Thai Lemon.
And Brian Cox.
He's not an actor, but...
He is.
Well, you referred earlier to Brian Cox, the science bloke.
Yeah.
But there's also Brian Cox, the actor, R.I.P., who was
of course, yeah,
Hannibal. Hannibal.
Dr. Shark.
What was his name?
He was the shark in Jaws too.
Yeah, Hannibal Stevens. I mean, his name in the film were.
She got something in her mouth though.
Oh,
Bit of
oh,
something.
good.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
no, that's my wife. She's got something in her mouth. Oi, oi, oi. No.
She's not happy about that.
I've got a new feature inspired by an email we had from one of our fans.
Oh, okay.
Victor.
Aldrew. Warhammer.
I'm on first name terms with him, so I'm just going to say Victor. He emailed us regarding the film reviews that we'd done previously.
I do remember this. Yeah.
So what I did, I got in touch with one of my celebrity friends, Mark Commode, who you all know, the great, one of the most well-known film reviewers, and he's reviewed some films for us.
And Elderly Person Toilet.
Yep, Elderly Person Toilet.
Mark Commode.
And
he is.
He's done some reviews for us, 2 reviews. They're quite short, so I thought we could put them both in this episode.
Go for it, yeah.
So this is a review of the new Terminator film. It's exclusive for the Pit of Chimps.
Terminator Dark Realm.
Yeah, something like that. It's something to do
Is
with
it not Terminator 2?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Terminator 2 Judgment.
Terminator 13. This is Mark Commode's review of the new Terminator film. Here we go.
Okay, so it kind of basically in that period. It's the story written by James. There are multiple, but okay, so it's period. Basically, James multiple, but period.
You said period.
There we go. So there's one review for the new Terminator film.
That's a pretty solid review.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
Bruce Springs.
Sorry.
Carry on.
Beautiful. And we've got another review of by Mark Commode. And this is a film of, I think it's called Western Stars. It's Bruce Springsteen's new film.
Who's Mark Commode?
Mark Commode.
Who's that?
He's the famous film reviewer.
Oh, Radio 5 Live.
Yeah, and all that.
Okay, yeah,
probably.
So
yeah, this film is about Bruce Springsteen and a barn.
Talking about the best Bond movie the other day, and it was the
On the Majesty's
Secret Service. And he's
true.
correct. about that.
That's a true fact that he does actually believe that was the best Bond film.
It is.
What's that?
Mark Commode.
He didn't play Bond. Who played Bond in
Bond.
It
The
was,
film Bond.
It was Brian Cox, wasn't it?
I think so.
The guy who played Hannibal Buress
Yeah.
in that film you were on about earlier on.
Anyway, this is Bruce Springsteen's new film where he there's a barn and a carrot involved, but you'll hear Bruce Springsteen likes barns and carrots apparently.
Okay.
So.
Bruce Springsteen, his old barn, which he loves his old barn, is interspersed with his old barn. It's not a barn like the kind of barn that any of the rest of us would have, but it's his old barn. Walking around being the carrot that he constantly talks about, which he loves his old carrot. Here's a quick clip.
Well, this song was my shot, my tribute to all the great songs about character. We find character in a faraway town.
There we are, music and
What a
words.
great voice he's got.
Yeah, music and words with, interstitial drama bits of him being his old barn, all too much looking after horses for me. Yeah. And then joined on stage by his old barn, who plays guitar and sings, and is obviously his old barn. Also, he says about the central dichotomy at the heart of American life, the pull between individual freedom and his old barn. So at one point he talks about a character like a fading western barn. Okay, yeah. And I like the barn. There is a lovely performance of barn. Bruce. Yeah.
There we go.
As a fan of Bruce Springsteen, I'm glad he's finally made a film about the barn he keeps singing about.
It's about Barnsley, I think. Your neck of the woods.
Yeah, Barnsley.
Barnsley. Right. That was absolutely fascinating and all that, but I've got some job opportunities for you.
Before that, can I just do my
do your shtick.
signature ricotta pouring?
Oh, I've heard of this. So delicate.
Taste the rainbow. You've just walked into the job centre and poured a glass of Rioja for yourself, and I'm going to give you some job offers if you'd like one as well, Dave. You're welcome.
Go on, I'm listening.
You're welcome to walk in. So, opportunity one for you, and if you don't take one, you lose your benefits. By the way, just to remind you. So the first one is Jeffrey Dahmer.
What?
You will be asked to perform the role of Jeffrey Dahmer in a spectacular new Broadway musical about his life, directed by the flamboyant playwright Frank Jelly. Fulfilling this fabulous lead role to the required levels will require you to method act in the months leading up to rehearsal. We expect the chosen actor to fully immerse himself into the external and external mindset of America's most beloved murderer.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel.
I'm trying to stop it. It's not
Oh,
working.
who's this bloke?
Get him out.
Sorry, that was someone just broke into the room and into the studio.
Security.
Chips
is
HQ.
Rude.
Jeez. Yeah.
So that was the first one anyway. I don't know if you're interested in that one.
Yeah.
Potentially. I mean,
Could lead to bigger things if you don't take it too seriously. Second option is Juggalo wet wipe dispenser, and this
fucking juggalos again.
this actually job opportunity is, I've got a tape recorder here. It's a special recorded advert by a Juggalo master, YTSX. So here it is. The ideal candidate will be a hot AF jug wife with flaming hot jugglies at tang busting down them tiny whities, girl. This role will be a temporary position to cover some maternity leave.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I quite like Insane Clown Posse, so that could be. Great Malenko, great album, great album,
Undisputedly.
Dean Malenko.
yeah. So that's a contender.
And they're coming to Cardiff soon.
Well, they are, yeah.
So we can all go to that, maybe. And the third opportunity for you here is this very, very special one, is Secret Shopper. So I'll give you a bit of background information about this, so take it in very carefully.
Bollocks.
As one of our many secret shoppers, you will be given infrequent store visit tasks. Simply purchase whatever items you want and send them to us, along with framed photos of the items and a 5-page review of your in-store experience. At the end of each financial year, we'll send you a thank you note.
So you send the item and a framed photo of the item.
Yeah.
Why do they need the framed photo of the item?
So to prove that you bought it.
So the item's not enough to prove.
You have to take a photo of the item and frame it and send it with the item.
Yeah, that's right. Just to prove that it was the right one.
Okay, alright. So...
And there was something about...
I don't make the rules here, I just work here.
There was something about... What was the rest of it? There was...
So basically you just buy as much as you want and send it to them.
You have to write a 5-page review.
Yeah, 5-page review.
A4 pages.
A4, yeah.
That's quite excessive.
Lined? A4
Squared,
or...
squared.
Squared.
Specifically it says here.
Okay.
And they're the 3 options.
Yeah.
If we had 3 options, yeah.
So we accepted any of those options?
Well...
You liked the Juggalo one, didn't you?
I did. Although it's temporary, so...
I gotta say, I worked recently as a human toilet at the Juggalo
Yeah, you did.
World Expo, and I really enjoyed it. It was in Des Moines, Iowa. I got flown out. Bad leg room.
Well, I'll go for that then.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take the first one, whatever that was.
Right.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. I'll take Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right, cool. I'm just gonna pass you all some scripts. Yeah.
Oh, is this part of the Jeffrey Dahmer film?
you.
No, this is just part of a new thing that I've been contractually obliged to do. So
Should I have a quiet musical bed
so Tom,
in the
I'm
background?
gonna play the role of the narrator.
Okay.
Tom, you're gonna play Terry. And,
Terry Veg.
Yeah, and David, you can play Soreen. Okay.
Do you want a
Right,
quiet
so,
musical bed
yeah.
or does it not?
No, I don't think it needs one.
Okay.
So
Let's go back to where
he arrived at his house with the best intentions, placing what we now know as a key into the lock of the front door. He looked down at the stack of unopened letters. They were all addressed to him. Terry Veg, 42 Flash Funk Avenue, Bognor Regis. Terry.
Honey, what's all this unopened mail?
His wife, Soreen, sachets down the room with her hands on her ankles.
I couldn't find my letter opener.
You could have used your nails to unlock the information concealed within.
I don't think I could actually.
Soreen raises her hands. Her fingers have been replaced by cats.
I acquired limited happiness.
Yes, I can see. Guess I'll open my own mail.
Terry slid his long acrylic thumbnail along the envelope flap. The horsebone adhesive clung to his fingers.
Puffed.
He hissed.
Another bill from the water board. Soreen, we're no longer using the water. If you need a drink, we'll ask around.
Oh, yes, Terry. I trust your aquatic credentials.
Yes, I can see. My well is open and the bucket is bobbing within. Now where's my dinner?
It's in the oven, where you left it.
Yes. I thought it smelled too good to be true in here. Each of the individual taste buds in my mouth are doing star jumps at the prospect.
May with you tonight?
Terry stroked his beard in thought. The chin underneath felt dry. He required moisturizer, but his local chemist was all out. This is what led to his second police arrest on this particular day.
Yes, you may.
Terry answered after several hours of hard internal research.
Oh, thank you, Terry. As you can see, my cursed fingers haven't eaten in days. It's the happiest day of my life this month.
Yes, I can see.
Terry opened the oven door. A blast of pure heat gushed from within and into Terry's face, melting off the top layer.
That's the ticket.
He said.
You make a spectacular nut roast, Terry.
This is the best nut roast in the land.
You said nut roast twice in a row. Nut roast is what you said, Terry. You silly goose.
The product. It's called nut roast. Look.
Terry opened the cabinet door underneath the sink and removed a cardboard box with Terry Veg's large nut roast written on it in tan-coloured crayon.
Do you see, Soreen? Do you see what I've done? Do you?
Soreen nodded.
You know what to do, Terry.
Soreen handed Terry a handgun.
Terry, look at me.
Terry raised his sullen eyes.
You know what to do.
Yes. I can see what I need to do.
He took the handgun from Soreen and checked if it was loaded. He placed the barrel to his temple.
Soreen, I need to do what is best.
Soreen nodded, her cat fingers wriggling slowly yet uncontrollably. Terry suddenly pointed the gun square at Soreen's head and pulled the trigger. The bullet clanked off the metal plate in her forehead and ricocheted back at Terry, splattering the inside of his noggin all over the kitchen surfaces, appliances and carpet. The metal plate had dented so severely into Soreen's frontal lobe she had lost all ability to speak or move her eyes. She crawled towards Terry's corpse and prized the handgun from his hand. Now less of a handgun from his formerly handgun carrying hand. Soreen had all the power. She pointed the handgun at his groinal region, and one of the cats she had now had for fingers pulled the trigger. The feel of the cold barrel against her very own temple was intoxicating. One of the cats pawed at the trigger. One of the cats pulled the trigger. Soreen fell sideways, landing on Terry with a thud, bleeding through the hole in his head, their blood mixing, congealing together. Get away from all of life's troubles. Craig's, open now. So yeah, that was an infomercial brought to you by Craig's, local bar.
Very
I
good.
like it.
Yeah, they put
Might
a lot of
check
thought
it
into
out.
that production. I thought it was very good. Well done. Whoever made that from Craig's.
I've got some rankings here.
Oh yeah, we need to do the fruit rankings too.
Should we do the fruit rankings
We
first?
should do the fruit rankings
Before we
first.
forget, because we missed them last.
We did.
Do you want to explain what happened? It was
Well,
fucking Paul again, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just didn't send the fax to me, basically.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I know. He said his fax machine was broken.
Well,
And then he said to me, right, it'd be
know.
in the 21st century. I don't know what that meant, but yeah. So at number 5 this week we have.
Oh, shall I do some sound effects?
Why not? Yeah, let's load some sound effects for this.
That wasn't one. That's the intro to the sound effects. Oh, and that is as well.
Oh, that's from the TV show This Is Your Life.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What is this?
Special,
Not now.
Special edition.
There we go.
Okay, so at number 5 this
His
week.
applesauce look delicious.
At number 5 this week.
That's an advert. This is going horribly wrong.
We need your soundboard back next week, the
Yeah.
proper one.
Yeah.
And by
I
next
like
week,
this.
Maybe
It's good.
Maybe in about 3 episodes' time, you can bring back the soundboard. That sounds like a reasonable time frame.
Yeah. We'll keep this for now.
We'll go with that as a time frame for bringing it back. So at number 5 this week we have kumquats.
Good choice.
Very good.
At
Yeah.
number 4 this week we have vacuum packed salmon.
Ball sack.
Number 3 this week we have down from number whatever it was before, gravel. And number 2,
Gravel.
Yeah, gravel. Yeah. At number 2 this week we have mangoes.
Sounds about right. That. Yeah.
Sounds like
Mangoes in at number 2.
Barnsley, doesn't it? At number 1. Is it around number 1 now?
I think so. I've been too focused on trying to get this in check.
Yeah, at number 1 this week we have
This is against my civil rights.
car seats.
Oh.
Car seats have been
Number 1. There's a lot
one.
of new entries. I
Yeah,
think.
it was a very, very interesting week.
Yeah.
Well, 2 weeks. Loads of weeks have gone by since that thing happened. Quest.
Oh, Quest. I accept your quest.
Again, okay. I've fallen off a cliff. You have enough time to call a very strong human to catch me when I reach the bottom. To be successful, you must make the call now. The very strong human, however, has thrown his phone at a seagull in a dispute over severance pay. What is the success percentage of this quest?
Okay, so we've got a few factors there. We've got the phone being thrown at the seagull, obviously, is the major one.
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to get it back? Is he even going to accept the call? He might not want to do it.
I don't think the seagull could answer the phone.
No?
Oh, well, no, he's not gonna. He's not. No.
No.
42%.
Ooh, 42.
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna pipe in now.
Okey doke.
What do you think,
Fuck.
David?
Dr. David.
Dr. David.
Dr. David.
Shrine, find mine.
44.
Fine.
44%.
Wi-Fi.
44.
Yeah.
44. That's a nice selection. Very impressive. Very impressed with that. We need to do I'm sorry, I know you have something lined up here, but before I forget, because
final.
This is very forgetful. The final of the Ham and Eggs Cup,
Shit.
the worldwide event. We have more of an audience for this than the Super Bowl and WrestleMania combined. Did you know that?
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
The two biggest sport events on the
That-
global
yeah.
calendar.
This is the biggest. Well, this is the biggest sporting event.
This is the new biggest one, yeah. So it's between Soup Marlon, 3-time finalist, and Fun Man, who has just recovered from a horrific tooth injury.
How are we going to decide on this?
Well, you got to weigh up the credentials. You got to weigh it up.
Do we do a 3-way vote?
So we want to look at Soup Marlon first, where he's come from as a competitor. He's come from the ground up, basically.
Yeah, well, as you know, I grew up with Soup Marlon. He's my boy.
He's one of our best listeners.
Yeah, he grew up in dirt, literally. He was lying in dirt for the first 20 years of his life.
But you got Fun Man.
Like
Well,
like
yeah,
Fun
that
Man
man.
as well.
Overcome adversity
That's true.
more than you lot will ever know.
That's fair.
So,
I won't even go near a donut now after what I heard.
Yeah.
well,
Teeth.
I mean, come on. It's too soon to mention.
Yeah,
Come on.
we can't
A bit
mention.
insensitive, actually.
Yeah.
So who's winning?
Soup Marlon.
I see you mispronounced Soup Marlon's name as John Cena there.
So Soup Marlon, congratulations. So yeah, congratulations. You've won a date with Robert Picardo.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I'll let Robert know via email later
About
on.
this contest.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah,
He's
I've
not
got his
aware that
address.
this is happening yet, so.
We've
Pretty
got his
sure
address
he's
and a
been
helicopter.
dead a long time.
But it was okay last year. It worked out fine last year, so.
Yeah. So just to carry on with the rankings, I've got we've got new rankings
Oof, what are these?
just for this week only. Over 45 paddling pool championship rankings.
Okay.
So in at number 10, we've got Corvette United after a good win over Jazz Cafe on the weekend. You'll remember.
Fair,
Very good.
fair, yeah.
Number 9, they've gone down. Orndale PPC, that's Paddling Pool Club. They lost to Rural December last week. You'll remember.
Via armbands.
Yeah. In at number 8, Atletico Ken,
Yeah.
jumping up from number 13. You remember they were
On
previously.
They're the informed team at the moment.
Yeah. Number 7, Egg Friday.
Yeah.
They jumped right up from 15. Egg Friday, good performance. Number 7, no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 6. This is hard with all these numbers. Number 6, we've got Pam.
Numbers are hard.
Yeah. Number 5, Sensible Rangers. They picked up a good win over Henschel Mighty on the weekend. Number 4, we've got Undisclosed Town, who've gone down from number 3. Number 3, Vintage Berkshire.
Yeah.
They lost. They were number 2, but they lost to Jan and Dave last week.
Jan and Dave are very underrated.
Yeah, they're not in the top 10 yet,
Dark
but I think they'll be
horses.
getting up there.
Very much so.
Number 2, we've got Porth Call,
Yeah.
of course, after a good win over Fleetwood Mac.
And number 1 is sponsored by big fellow.
Number 1, after a win over Audacious Scunthorpe, it is Steve City.
Steve City.
Yeah.
What happened to Christ Thursdays? Where are they?
They're number 15. They're not in the top 10.
Wow. Well,
They need to put
you've
together a
shocked
run.
me. You shocked me.
That is a shocking development there. I've just got a little email that we were sent in by a fan of the show.
Oh yeah.
I read it to you, present it to you because this is kind of like between both of us really. What's up, guys?
What am I? Chopped liver?
Well, you'll see what I mean in a second. What's up, guys?
Chuck Liver.
Chuck Liver is going to be our next sponsor. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'd like a guest spot on your show, but I can't find it on your Pit of Chimps Facebook or Twitter worldwide web pages. Is there a place where I can apply for this? Is it forbidden? Have I stumbled upon something taboo? What do you think? Want to give me a shot? Or would my extensive criminal history provide a stumbling block? I promise to keep my knives at home and will not engage in any fire-related tasks. My favourite films are Blade and Backdraft. What about yours? Love the show. Arson Sharp from Newport.
What was his name?
Arson Sharp.
Arson Sharp.
Like Arsene Wenger, but with Sharp on it.
Arson Sharp. I'm up for getting him on. Maybe next week we can have him on.
Well, he likes Blade and Backdraft, both good films, and you should probably forget his arson and knife-related crimes.
And name.
And name, yeah. And choice of films as his favourite. So, yeah, get him on.
Yeah, that's what our favourite films are as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and say Dunstan checks in.
Oh, good choice. Well, Flash Gordon for me, obviously.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Do you have a favourite film, David?
I think I do. Antichrist. It's just a nice family film. Yeah.
Nice family film.
I'm a doctor.
Don't. Yeah.
Oh, should we do some have we done sponsors for this?
Yeah, we did a sponsor at the beginning of the show. Craig's Executive Lounge.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, next time I'll do some. We've got more sponsors, but we'll save them for next time.
Well, they have to message me first about it, otherwise they're not getting on the show.
Scotch VHS tapes, Bamboozle, the teletext game, Screwball Scramble, Triple Decker Marbles, and yeah. There's just some things to remember from the past.
That's phenomenal.
Some nostalgia for the listeners there.
I'm very happy with that development on the show. I have a quick question. This is just,
Can I answer?
You may answer if you like.
Thanks. Don't want to now.
How do you get your heart rate so low? And if so, why do you think I'm asking?
Just well, I am a doctor, so I probably shouldn't answer this. Just put a bag over your head, stop breathing, put it over. That's it.
What kind of bag? Any particular type of bag?
Plastic bag without holes.
Yeah, you've got to be careful with those
over.
carriers because a lot of them have holes in them.
Yeah, well, not anymore. You'd be surprised.
That's good.
Holes in bottoms of bags.
Well, it was a two-part question. The other part was, why do you think I'm asking?
Do you know?
Holes.
There you go then. Some questions for you.
Yeah.
How was your debut work experience day at Porcelain Finance?
Oh, excellent.
Because since you come out of prison, you've been having to work some community service.
It's really good, actually. So they're big. The CEO, Clark, he's very good. I mean, everyone knows Clark anyway of Porcelain Finance, so I don't have to talk about him. There was a presentation that I watched.
Well, there you go then. It's very nice. I'm very happy about that.
How are we
thanks
doing
for asking
time?
my question. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking.